Hello, I'm back. Um, been a bit, not too long, which is good. Um, this video is all about uh Lunasa, or Lunasha. It is a festival and it's a tradition, so I'm gonna talk about it a little bit. If you're interested, you can stick around and do that. They shouldn't be too long, but with the uh autumn equinox coming up soon on August 1st, which is when I'm filming this beforehand. uh, but this will be posted on August 1st. So you'll see it on August 1st. Or I'll try to post it like the day before or the night before. That way, if you want to celebrate it or anything like that, you can. So let's just jump in right into it. I have notes right here, so you're gonna see me looking down a bit. That's it's so I don't like misspeak or anything like that. You'll have to forgive me. There is an Irish name I'll have to say, and I don't know if I'll say it correctly, but I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best to say it because I tried looking up how to pronounce it, and I couldn't get a clear answer. So here we go. So what I'm talking about is Lunasa, or I'm gonna pronounce it Lunasha because it sounds better, kind of. Lunasha is the midpoint between the summer solstice and the autumn equinox, and like I said, it is celebrated August 1st because that is usually the line. um, it's an Irish tradition, and it's held usually with a festival, and it was established by the god Lu in memory of his mother. This is the name I'm going to mess up. Telchua, uh, who sacrificed herself, and in that sacrifice created the Emerald Isles fertile lands. It like made them possible because beforehand, I guess Ireland's lands weren't too fertile. But that's okay. We still love you, Ireland. um, People would gather to feast and trade. They would compete in games, and of course, celebrating the first harvest of fruits for the season. Uh, you're gonna hear me go a lot. Get over it. Lunasha is all about honoring your efforts, planning for the future, resilience, connecting to the earth, abundance, and adaptability. It invites us to celebrate, us who want to celebrate. It invites us to celebrate what has come, uh, learn from what didn't, and to trust the seasons as they unfold. So essentially, that means like, what did you get this year that you can celebrate? What didn't you get that you wanted that you can learn from? Was it important that you needed it in the first place? Maybe it's not time yet for you to get what you're asking for. You have to trust that eventually, either you have to either you have to trust that either it'll come eventually, or that maybe it's not for you. Maybe you're focused on the wrong thing, and you need to focus on something else. If and here's some reflections you can do if you want. You can either think about them and just kind of like talk to yourself out loud about them, or you can journal them. Uh, what have you nurtured that you're proud of? This doesn't have to be like a literal plant or animal, unless it is. If you're happy that you've been growing plants and they've been flourishing, that's awesome. But it can be yourself, it can be somebody else, maybe it's a job. What are you doing well at that you can be proud of for putting in so much effort? What simple pleasures have brought you joy this summer? So that's an easy one. It's pretty self explanatory. What during the summertime brought you joy? Was it taking walks? Was it going swimming? Was it being in the sunshine? Was it a vacation? Seeing family? Uh, and have you noticed any signs of the changing seasons? This can be a little harder on people, especially in the modern world with a lot of electronics and a lot of technology. People don't seem to really stop and notice those kinds of things. So I would suggest, if you haven't, to start trying to notice changes. What can you naturally pick up on in your body and in your mind Does the air smell different? Maybe there's just a vibe change. Like, and I hate to use the word vibe, but that's pretty much what it is. Sometimes I'll step outside and I can feel a difference. And especially during the changing between summer and fall to winter. And even winter to spring, there's a smell in the air, there's a change, you can feel it like in your body. That is just your natural internal clock helping you realize, hey, it's a different season now. Even if it doesn't feel like it sometimes. What required the most patience this season? So that can be just challenges in your life that you've had to practice patience and really think about and make the best decision for yourself. And that is not selfish. It is okay to make what is best for you. But yeah, it's whatever has challenged you the most and like really pushed your buttons or what have you. Like I said, it could be work, it could be people in your life, it could be something you did yourself. Maybe there's something you're doing that you beat yourself up about, but you just can't break the cycle, which is hard. I totally understand. But what can you do maybe to break that cycle? What can you do? And no one is perfect, okay? So do not beat yourself up too hard about those things. Okay, and here we're in the last bit. These are ways to celebrate or different ways to practice Lughnasadh. So you can celebrate by baking bread. You can gather berries. I was reading that blueberries are a pretty big thing. So if you like bake blueberry pie, blueberry bread, or if you're just eating blueberries, those are good. I mean, blueberries are good for you anyway, and they're delicious. You can climb hills. You can offer up fruits. You can make dolls from corn husks, and you can have a feast. I know there's not a whole lot of like community feasting and things like that go around these days, especially not in America. I mean, other than like cookouts, but that's usually during the summer. But like, you could take yourself out to dinner or make a good meal for yourself at home, something that you usually wouldn't make. Something like potatoes and vegetables and meat, and just like really go all out for yourself or for your family or for friends. Whatever you want to do, whatever you can do. It's not requirements, it's just ways you can engage in Lughnasadh. And if you want to engage in some practices, I got some easy ones that are real simple, anyone can do, even you. You can, when you make baked goods, if you want to gift them to people, gifting baked goods is a good way to practice. Lighting candles, working with your hands. So like if you're planting, gardening, maybe you're making something, you could, just working with your hands a lot, it's good. Sweeping your doorstep, anyone can do that if you own a broom. Even watching the sunset and going out and touching trees is a good way to practice it. When you watch the sunset and you touch trees, you're acknowledging nature. You're acknowledging the change that is in nature, and you're showing respect to the planet that is providing you everything you ever need. Because everything you have, like, we wouldn't have if it wasn't for nature. Like, a lot of the materials we make as humans originally, we got from nature that we managed to chemically alter into different things like plastic, glass, and metals. Of course, we discovered electricity, but we didn't really discover electricity. We discovered how to trap electricity and harness it. So, yeah, watching the sunset, touching trees, just doing anything outside is a good way to show respects to the earth and thanking it pretty much for taking care of us. So, alright, that's it. That's pretty much it. Feel free to do your own research if you want. If you want to know how it's spelled, it is spelled Lughnasadh. And you can do your own research if you like and look deeper into it. But thank you so much for watching this video, and hopefully I educated you a little bit and kind of what have you. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time in another video. Don't really have a plan. It kind of is just a, do I want to do it, or what do I talk about? Is this, what have you? I say it a lot, but alright, I'll leave you guys be, and thank you guys again so much for watching. Thank you for being here and all that good stuff. Alright, I love you guys. Bright blessings.